check that out. Determined me, got my computer together and, just deleted the fuck out of everything on it. I had to get it to go back to factory settings, and that's how I got it working. For the most part, I'm all situated in. I have Vegas again, I have Camtasia, I have this thing, and they're behaving now that I've reset it. And it's really just a matter of if I'm missing a program, I won't know I'm missing it until I need it, so I have everything I need. But the other thing I want to talk about is, if you, for some freak chance, keep an eye out on my sub count. I just hit 4K, and that is just, that's really cool. I never imagined, back in, what was it, August, September, that I would blow up to 4,000 in just a matter of 6 months. And, I've done so many battles, and, I've played so many people, and all this stuff, I'm trying not to make it sappy, but I just really want to say, thanks to you guys, because I wouldn't be doing this content. It started out, honestly, the picture-in-picture narration thing, it started out as a running gag. I wanted to try it, and, it got mixed reviews from people that showed it because I didn't really know how to edit, and they were like, oh yeah, do more, and I was like, yeah, okay, I will. And then I got this widescreen webcam, and then it just kind of evolved from there, from, me recording my battle to me actually doing the emulator, and then just everything just got better with time. And here's where I am after what is it, 3 years of uploading, but I made my account back in 2006. So once again, yeah, thank you guys. I'll leave a link in the description or whatever if you guys want to skip the whole thing, but in case you watch it, there you go. And I figured, I'd do this match against Rick, because Rick also hit a milestone as well. He just hit 5,000 within hours of me hitting 4,000 as well. We were both, I think, more or less in the same day. But we had a match last night, and naturally there was a little bit of drinking involved in the stream, so there's not going to be, super fantastic plays. There's one that I'll go ahead and point out. But for the most part, we can go ahead and play it back right... Vegas, what are we doing? We'll play it back right now. So, what we got going on is we just have some weird pokes. There's nothing really, I don't know, super OU about this, barring, there's a couple things here and there, but we still wanted some degree of usability, So, looking at the rest of his team, I see the Sazandora, and, maybe if it isn't Scarfed, and then I see Hariyama, so I think Star Raptor would be a good lead here, because I can also, I can intimidate stuff as it comes in. And he leads with the Hariyama, and I decide, hey, I haven't intimidated, and he hasn't gotten his gut boost, so I think I can eat a fake out, and I take it alright, so it's all good. He's gonna go out to Fortress right now. I wasn't really paying attention, otherwise I probably would have switched out predicting this, but, I don't know. I ended up just wasting health on a sub, and I thought about it for the longest time, should I start Brave Birding away, and I decided it wasn't really worth the hazards. So I switched in Zoroark, and I made a bit of an oopsies beforehand, and I meant to disguise it as Victini, but I put Victini in the 5th slot and not the 6th slot, so I wasn't paying attention, and now I don't have my disguise. So, I could have gone for the flamethrower earlier, and, he still would have been scared out all the same. Or, I could have just gone for, I don't know, it really didn't make that much of a difference, because he probably would have figured it out as soon as I went for Night Burst anyway. But, he's gonna go for the Brick Break, and that surprisingly does not kill me. I think this is a coil set that me and him were talking about, so he's not boosted, and he's actually rather bulky. So if he gets the coil up, then yeah, he'll be doing some good damage. But for now, he decides to switch out. Go into Lil Hat. If you're wondering why you're seeing this, I actually came up with the set. I was brainstorming around with it with him, and he said, give me a copy of it as soon as you finish. And I was like, well, here you go. I just didn't think he was actually going to use it on me. But this is the earlier version of Lil Hat that has Taunt instead of, yeah, this is Taunt instead of Sub, and you run Taunt so you don't get taunted yourself. But he taunted, I don't really know why, but I kill it off anyways with the T-Volt, so that's fine. He's gonna bring in Sazandora, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Hitmonlee here. I named it Chris Rock because I thought in Rush Hour it was Chris Rock with Jackie Chan, but it's actually Chris Tucker, and I didn't change it at the time of the match, I've been meaning to. But Jackie Chan, and then Chris, Jackie Chan's partner would be Lee. I don't know if it made sense, but the name's wrong. So, scares him out, and he goes to Fortress. So I go for the high jump kick. Does about half, I guess. Do more if I was adamant, but I need the speed. And that's not really a matchup I really expected to have. And, you know, Blaze Kick would have been nice to have here, but that's fine. So I go to my real Victini this time, and I expected him to switch, so I went for the Thunder. Like, I don't know, I didn't really have anything that could touch Sazendora, but I was just hoping for the pair hacks. And then I get the crit, so that's cool. I really don't care. Right here I have to leave Victini in as fodder because I don't think that my Rotom can take 2 Shadow Balls. I'm not 100% on that. And even, no, he could just switch it up to Psychic or whatever, and that's okay. But I go for the Fire Blast, and I'm like, oh, hot damn, it got him down to 1 health, and he has a Sash. But he has a Sash, and he has Magic Guard. So he's at 1 health, and he's just sitting in here taunting me. Like, you fucking, what are you doing? So he's just gonna go for the Psychic. As you can see, I will not be able to take 2 of those, which is why I wanted the save switch in the first place. But thankfully, I'm able to take 1, and I just T-Bolt him and take him out. Sazendora comes in next. I figure I might as well just leave myself in as fodder, and I'll try to hit if I can. So I went for the Pain Split, not really thinking I would live, but, you know, I live, and I'm at like 133, so that's cool. And now that I see Crunch, I know he's part physical, so I go for the Will-O-Wisp on this turn to potentially, you know, burn him and just leave that physical side of him useless, but I don't live the Draco, but at least he has the special attack drops, which is very nice. So, in comes Staraptor with my troll speed of 100 because Sazendora's base speed I think is 99, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of those two, and since he's running a Life Orb set, it's probably offensive. I don't know if it's a plus. Well, of course it's offensive. What the fuck am I talking about? It's probably, I was gonna say it's probably a plus speed nature is what I meant, but I'm not 100% on that. So, he's gonna go for another Draco. I go for the Roost just so I can buffer up my health and I can start getting the spec attack drops going on him, and, you know, maybe he'll miss, and then, you know, I don't know, he'll just go from there. He's not gonna want to fire off a Draco at -4 attack. So he's probably going to end up going with something physical, but because I intimidated as well, that's actually going to be kind of a big help there, because, you know, I take the Crunch a lot better than I thought I would. I don't know what kind of EVs he's running, but the Intimidate and the Roosting, just in general, is just good, and I pissed him off yesterday, because we played 3 matches, and I did play a little bit stally yesterday with a couple folks, and he called me a rooster, like, as an insult, and I'm like, a rooster? That, dude, you called me a chicken. What? I know. But he goes for his last Draco Meteor, just to see how much it'll do at -4. And I'm sitting good, you know. I'm probably just going to end up going for the Roost on the Switch. I think that's what I do. I took this match last night, but I got absolutely hammered, so fuck if I can remember like half the matches I did anyway. So I Roost up, and I'm thinking, you know, that he sent this thing only to scare me off. So I'm gonna go for the sub, and I'm gonna see what he wants to do. Maybe if he wants to coil or whatever. If I'm behind a sub, I can get 2 close combats, and it has no instant means of recovery, so I should be okay. So I go for the sub here, and since I am faster, I should be able to take out his pokes. And he realizes that, and he just decides to run, leaving me with the. I think that might have been a. I don't know. He left me with 2 or something like that. I think it was a 3-2 at the time. But that was a fun game. We had a couple other games too. There was one where I wouldn't say outstalled. I Perish Trapped the Garchomp. There you go. So that was kind of fun. Also had a couple other matches. I only saved like 3 of them from last night though, because my computer was acting up and I was acting up and all that shit. But you know, we're going into the new. We're going into the new like segment of Savs that I have, so these battles aren't as old. They're a little bit more recent. Like, I've taken them probably within like the last month, and it's getting to the point where I have a bunch of Savs on my desktop, and like none of them are screen recorded. So I'm probably going to dedicate tomorrow to screen recording, since I dedicated today to getting my computer fixed. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Tourney people, I'll probably end up giving an extension if you guys really need it, maybe 2-3 days. I'm not going to be as hard with it, but I do want to get the tournament done before I end up moving, which is going to be at the end of next month. So the faster you guys get on that, then the faster, you know, we can announce winners and shit. And that's going to be it for today. I'm really glad I'm back to narrating like this again. Like, you don't even know, because this is what I do. And, you know, it's what you guys are subbed to see. So, once again, thank you guys for 4,000. I really appreciate it. And see you guys next time. Peace.